Alright, it's Monday. Oh my goodness. I haven't dropped in a while, but I didn't feel like it because I was lazy as shit. Plus, y'all don't listen to it anyway. Y'all will one day. Just don't make sure the day is after I'm dead, because then I'll say, come back as a ghost and say, fuck you all. Anyway, I just spent 4 fucking hours looking for a wallet. I spent 4 fucking hours. I woke up with the specific notion to go do martial arts today at this particular time so I could get a 2-a-day in. And yet, when I woke up, I could not find the wallet. And I was like, nah. Man, I searched for 4 hours and I just found it. Now I have to drop a podcast. So, what's been up? Has anybody received their $300 plus in the fucking... You know, I know Joe Biden is helping motherfuckers out and canceling student debt and shit, but, you know, he's got to really do that shit. And is he putting a pause on it, or is he fucking canceling it? There's a difference. But yeah, he does that shit. Fuck a weed law, as long as he doesn't make it stricter. If he does that, fuck a weed law, man. I want my fucking tax refund back. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Yeah, that's right. I fucking said it. Man. Tyron Woodley got beat. Tyron Woodley got beat like a motherfucker. This nigga got beat. Of everybody on that fight card, he was the only person I wanted to see win. I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't root against Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't root against him. He's my, you know, we got maybe the same heritage. You know what I'm saying? Same color. I can't. Well, listen, I honestly never root against my own skin color. I'm dead ass serious. Now I won't. If I think they're gonna lose me money, then I wouldn't. I'll just be like, yeah, I just don't think they're gonna win. But okay. Let me stop. I never bet. Okay, I never really root against my own skin color. So if you ask me who I'm voting for, it's usually the black person. I just can't. Like most times than not, I'll probably put my money on the black person. Now, if I think the black person's not going to win me money, I won't bet on that person, but I'll just be like, yeah, I don't think that person's going to lose. But, like, Francis Ngannou and versus Stipe, I wasn't sure who was going to win, but I just didn't vote against the black guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, a coach was like, man, Stipe's going to take it. And I was like, no, I'm just not going to vote against Francis. Plus, I really didn't know who was going to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? But Tyron Woodley got fucking Doris choked, man. And this was at like what time in the morning, dude? It had to be like 1 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, and or like 12 or 11. Like people were asleep. I was like, no. This nigga got Doris. He got Doris choked, bro. Oh man, he got Doris. He did. He got Darren Till with a Doris choke. That's what really tripped me out. He got, and then got a black belt like literally after that. So I wonder how it works in MMA. Like, you know, if you submit somebody, do you automatically get a belt? But anyway, yeah. Has anybody started receiving their $300 yet? Boost? You know, because they say he canceled $1 million worth of $1 million student loans. But, you know, I kind of still want that $300, man. I'm starting to feel very privileged. I'm starting to feel like, dare do I say? Well, I'll say it in a few weeks if, we don't. But, shit, yeah. Cancel that student loan debt. Away, lots of people can get their shit back and don't have to worry about fucking working and finding out where you work and shit. Good thing I don't have kids. That means that. That means that for real. That means that for real. Shouts out to the people that don't have kids. Shouts out to the same people who wanted a fucking girlfriend, or that girlfriend wanted a boyfriend, and that person ended up becoming a single parent. Give a round for a big fat I told you so. Give a round for a big fat you should have stuck with me. And speaking of that, because Urkel, like I said, was way better than Laura. He should have stuck with Myra. Yeah, he definitely should have stuck with Myra. Myra loved Urkel for who he was. Laura couldn't stand to even be in the same room as Steve at some time. Like, this nigga fucking created clones and invented shit, and she was a basic bitch getting C's, turning this nigga away. Like, fuck all that. Urkel, made the wrong choice to me by breaking up with fucking that one chick. Yeah, bro, Urkel made the wrong choice because he was way better for Laura. Like, real talk. Which means Myra didn't deserve... Myra and Steve should have stuck together, right? But since Steve was better for Laura... Since Steve, in my opinion, should have chose Myra because she was the better pick. But he went for Laura, who didn't want him. Which means Myra should have went for somebody else too. Yeah, Myra was too good for Steve. Yeah, bro, it literally went like that. It went Myra, Steve was in the middle. Yeah, Steve Urkel was in the middle. But Myra was too good for Steve too. Like real talk. But here was the thing. So Saved by the Bell was pretty live as fuck. I remember when I watched that, and then I got all the way to the college years. That shit was live as a motherfucker. Saved by the Bell, the college years was pretty live. And Kelly went after that one motherfucker, and then she broke up with him, which is cool. She didn't get dumped. Well, she did. But then she got back with him, and then she dumped him, and then she got with Zach, right? Which is cool, because at least she didn't get dumped and then go to Zach. You see what I'm saying? Because then Zach would have been like, man, fuck all that. You only came to me as a rebound, hoe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least she wised up and then was like, you're not a very nice motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Lime in the Coconut by fucking Baha Men is not a very... I'm pretty sure it's not a very child song. They're talking about lime in the coconut. Now, if they're actually talking about putting lime in a fucking coconut because that's just some things people do, okay, cool. But I really think they're talking about putting lime in, vodka water. And, Who Let the Dogs Out? That song is talking about, players. You know what I'm saying? Who let the dogs out? Ooh, 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 ooh. Who let the dogs out? Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what I'm saying? The party was nice and the party was jumping. If you listen to it, he's talking about we've come to conquer and smash. So, speaking of conquer and smash, I finally added. I don't even know how this is. Okay. So, Friday, Good Friday. I didn't know it was Good Friday. You know, the only time I remember it was Good Friday was when I was in school and I got the day off. I'm dead ass serious. I got the day off. Now, I'm not in school and I get the days off whenever I fucking want to. So they're all blending together the same to me. I was doing jiu-jitsu one time and this dude asked me what day it was and I said, I'm high every day. Every day is a Friday. I'm dead ass serious. And he started laughing. And I was dead ass serious. Like, all the days you don't have to work, for me, is like a Saturday. And we don't have to wear a mask anymore as much. And fucking Walmart, it's time to find where my baby mama should be. Okay. Future girlfriends and ex-girlfriends and ex-wives. That's what I need to be pimping. So I'm going to go from now on. You see me, I'm hanging at Walmart. Fuck the clubs. Can't hear people. Plus, I'm just saying that because I've never taken a chick home yet from the club. I've gotten a fuckload of numbers this year, though. I'm not even lying. I've popped out of my little turtle shell. But I don't like the way I've popped out of my turtle shell. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way I pop out of my turtle shell. They take away all the black superheroes. What overpowered black superhero is there? I'll wait. Man, they got fucking Cyborg. This nigga's a robot. And then they got Green Ass Lantern, who's black sometimes. Get the fuck out of here. He was not black in the movies. When they got the major motion pictures, nigga, this nigga was white, fool. A black Green Lantern who's white sometimes. Man, they don't got any black overpowered superheroes. All the overpowered superheroes are motherfucking white. So Renegade I Am is gonna be a new comic. Fuck all that. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I'm tired of all these white, strong ass superheroes. They had Hancock. But he was getting bested by a woman. Which, no offense. No offense. I'm just saying. They were equal. So how strong was she? That's all I'm saying. You know, how strong were they? Because they got weaker when they got closer. Because that's what white women... That's what the movie was trying to tell you. Black men stay away from white women. The closer he got to that white girl, the weaker he got. And notice how he was the one that got weaker. She was pretty strong. Still. So, like I said, overpowered black superheroes. Ain't too many. Because there ain't any. You got the Black Panther. This nigga gotta wear a fucking tight ass catsuit to fucking be fucking powerful as fuck. And then you got, who else? The Falcon. This nigga gotta put on a bird ass suit with mechanical wings. They don't do it for us. I'm telling you, they don't want to see us fucking strong as shit. Yeah. And I see what the fuck they doing. Like, yeah. Every black superhero is only okay. Like fucking Luke Cage. They gave this nigga half powers and shit. They gave this nigga half powers. And I remember having a discussion with this one person. They was like, yeah, it's kind of cool that Luke Cage is not that strong and shit. And I was like, they always make a nigga never strong. That's the thing. They never make a nigga that strong. The Green Lantern has to wear a fucking engagement ring in order to motherfucking get strong. What kind of fucking power is that, nigga? Willpower. Willpower, nigga. So I was on this site and this lady was like, "You want to be a sugar baby?" I was like, "Absolutely." I was looking for the free way out, the easy way out. To a certain degree, shouldn't we all be though? We're all looking. Listen, if somebody told you all you had to do was wake up, put on your clothes, brush your teeth, get in your car, and drive to work, and then you're gonna make $1 billion that day, what you gonna do? Nigga, you probably gonna be there like before the sun comes up, right? That would only make sense. Waiting for $1 billion. Okay, that's logical. Kind of want to wait with you. Just to see you get it, right? Anyway. What was I getting at? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. No, I really did lost my train of thought. Okay. Fuck, alright. Take the easy way out. Oh, everybody wants the easy way out. So that'd be an easy way out. Nobody would like blame you for that. You know what I'm saying? So, when somebody wants to pay you for your natural skills, it's up to you to ethically decide, do you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? You know? Now, certain things are immoral and you definitely shouldn't do if somebody's paying you, regardless of your skill. But, like, if somebody wants to... So, anyway... I was like, all right, cool. That sounds cool. I was like, well, let me see your face. Send the picture. That's what I said. She said, one glamour shot. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Because I was like, of all the people, you go motherfucking pick one black nigga, a white woman, of all people. You gonna send one. So I was like, all right, send another. So I tried to call. She was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, well, let's FaceTime. She said, I can't do that now. I was like, you ain't fucking real. She said, I'll pay you. I swear to God, the message said, I'll pay you $1,000 a day. I was like, I will. I said, I'll do just about anything for. I said, I'll do anything for $1,000 a day. Well, just about anything for $1,000 a day. You know, there's limits. But what I'm saying is yeah, it's $1,000 a day. But you gonna pay me $1,000 a day and you don't want to see my fucking face? You don't want to see my face? It sounds a little suspicious. It's making me think a lot. Smart guy. Oh, Friday was okay. How High is way better than Friday on every level. Way more creative, more weed smoking on both ends, and on top of that, it's just all around an adventure movie. I think How High had to be produced on like fucking acid. Or on shrooms or some shit. Because, like, just on weed, that movie was awesome. You know who also produced that movie? Dun dun dun. The one and only Danny motherfucking DeVito. Danny DeVito has always been the truth. And then, on top of that, this nigga plays a great role in fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, man, he plays a great role in that fucking show. This is my show. That's my fucking show. That's my fucking show. Yep, that's how I feel about that show. And speaking of Danny DeVito producing and all that shit, so How High, when they quote the term, this is very, okay, the term study high, get high scores, a lot of people be like, oh, that's just a stoner term. Believe me, when you How High, they may have made a joke about that shit, but that's not a joke. And How High, two black people, Redman and Method Man, who are goats, by the way, in the rap game, and they had their own fucking show. Nobody acknowledges these niggas. They had their own fucking show. Have you heard these niggas rap before? Monster, probably top 10 greatest rappers of all time. Yes, Redman, Method Man, Jadakiss, a few others. You know, I'm still working it out, but they're definitely in like the top 10. You know what I'm saying? Greatest rappers of all time when it comes to lyrical flow. Hopefully they write it, because otherwise I'm gonna start fucking Xing people out. But that's beside the point. But right now, that's okay, and that's a true statement. Oh yeah, you think I'm talking shit? I took a class, and the fucking lady was a fucking PhD psychologist who actually got Teacher of the Year. And she confirmed that when you study in the same state of mind and then go take a test in the same state of mind, you remember better. Boom. So, study high, get high scores. Boom. So if you get high and then go take another test and then go take a test, chances are you'll be in the same state of mind to what you remember. Now, you'll remember better. So, study high, get high scores. Now, will your grades be higher? No, because you didn't fucking study, nigga. If you didn't study. Yeah, if you didn't study, your grades won't be high. You at least have to go to class. But yeah, if you study high, you can get high scores. Because you study high and then you go take the test high. And, you know, depending on your knowledge and comprehensive overall understanding of the material before the test will determine what you fucking get, motherfucker. I am pretty proud of myself because I have done 2 major upgrades in my life. I bought a weed tray, not too big, not too small. It was like, I forgot. But it wasn't that expensive. I was thinking about buying the big $15 one, and I don't think I would have regretted buying it because, you know, shit, my head's in the clouds most of the time. I told this one dude, I was like, I spar high. I do jiu-jitsu high. He was like, what? Really? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, I could never do that. I was like, I mean, you just kind of get used to it. I mean, it's not, I don't know. Like they say, some people shouldn't even get high. Some people shouldn't get high. But, I mean, if it's something new to you, then maybe it's something you shouldn't do. But for the most part, that's how I get my cardio. Dude, I mean, and I don't know. I mean, not how I get my cardio, but I mean, I don't see the problem with it. Fight high. I mean, like one of my first street fights, I was high. I was like 16. I got into the boxing gloves with somebody. I was high as shit. Yeah. Oh, man. Put him in a coffin. No, I can't say that actually because I care about that person. Yeah, I actually care about that person. But, yeah, I fought high. I fought under the influence a couple times. Actually. Yeah, I think my first major fight, I think I was under the influence. Interesting. So, I mean, because I've talked to somebody else, he was like, no, I couldn't do that while we were doing martial arts. I was like, oh. But then there was a couple other dudes, there was like 3 other dudes who did it all the time. Well, it was 2 other dudes for sure who did it all the time. And they did it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you know. So, Google is coming to H-Town. Trade the Truth opened a store in the Galleria, I think it was. But Google is coming to H-Town, which means they're going to be spying on us more. Fucking spies. Yeah, Google's coming to H-Town. So, with that being stated, let's say y'all niggas hiring, but I really don't want to work for nobody else. But if y'all looking for a job at Google, shit, hit the motherfuckers up. Wait, no. You might want to work at Google, actually. I've seen... No. I've actually seen a documentary on what it's like to work at one of them Google motherfuckers. Corporation. Bro, they had just about everything. It was like a gym, a chef kitchen. Okay, I don't remember the gym. I remember they paid the chefs like $90 an hour or some shit like that. It was like $90 an hour. And that was, I can't remember how long ago that was, but yeah, and they had all kind of fucking food. Oh my God. Yeah, you might want to try and work at Google. Anyway, Google coming to Houston. So, I wonder, are they going to win that lawsuit, or is that lawsuit still going on about how they program the shit on your phone? I need to look up that. Because did nobody ask for that? You know what I'm saying? Did nobody ask for a fucking Gmail? Just like Facebook came pre-installed. If I couldn't delete it, if I couldn't have deleted Facebook from the phone, I probably would have taken it back. Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? Don't use up my motherfucking RAM without my motherfucking permission. I didn't ask for that shit. So, I was thinking, I think I brought this up. So, are there a bunch of nuclear hotspots? You know, they motherfucking blow up all these nuclear fucking bombs, right? But we've seen what 2 nukes did to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? And we still apologize for it, but to be honest with you, you know, I don't know the whole situation with that, but I know if my grandfather smacked you, I'm not fucking apologizing at any point in time. I don't care if he did it when you were a fucking kid. I don't care if he did it to your grandfather, who is now dead. I'm not fucking apologizing. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fucking problem. I don't care what he did to you first. I don't care if he did it to you first. I'm not apologizing. That's how I feel. Anyway, so all those, and so we see what the catastrophic damage does from a nuclear warhead, right? But then they detonated like 2,000 more warheads, right? After that. And it's crazy. So what happened to those nuclear hotspots? That's all I'm saying. Like, there's still got to be nuclear radiation coming from those areas. There's got to be like, yeah, bro, because look at Chernobyl. Look at Chernobyl. They supposedly say that it's, you know, it's inhabitable. You know what I'm saying? But that was a long time ago. And yet, that was from, like, not a nuclear bomb, was it? I don't know the magnitude from nuclear waste to nuclear warhead. I'm not in tune with nuclear comparison. But anyway, or maybe I just have to look it the fuck up. But any fucking way. What I'm saying is those places, and technically, you know, look at the damage that it did. And they go and detonate more nukes. So think about it. Maybe those nuclear hotspots and all that nuclear fallout from all those bombs that they detonate, that's probably why all those animals be washing up on shore and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they be like, oh, there's a bunch of just fucking animals washing up on shore. Maybe it's from, one, the fucking pollution that us humans, produce and dispose of improperly, because we fucking like that. And also, what happens if it's also because of nuclear fucking waste? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, who cleans up all that shit? You know? You blowing up big ass fucking islands and stuff like that. You blowing up big ass islands, and you don't think that's a couple pieces of trash compared to an immediate nuclear power bomb. You know what I'm saying? And then those animals swim in it and then fucking die, and then we go, why are these animals washing up on shore? Because we're fucking dropping crazy ass shit in the water, douchebag. Don't ask stupid ass questions. You already have the answer. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. Since I fucking had to look for my wallet for 4 hours. And it was in the spot that I left it. Nigga. Tore up, refolded, looked again, looked in the same spot, looked in another place, looked up and down, looked right and left, looked all around, looked in the center. Was not fucking found for like 4 fucking hours. And I started breaking down the process because I was high at the time, so I just got higher again to try and find the wallet. And I slowed down. I was like, where's the wallet? For 4 hours, I had a goal in mind. But I had to follow the sign, though, because it was a clear sign, bro. It was just a clear sign, bro. It was just a clear sign. I was like, all right, cool. Just slow down. Anyway, that worked out. I was like, man, I ain't dropping no fucking podcast. Give the universe, the universe has been telling me to drop some shit for the people of the universe. The universe created us to create the universe. That's the only way it makes fucking sense. The universe is the only thing that named itself. Just like the brain is. Think about it. The universe is the only thing that named itself. The universe was meant to call... Universe is a universal term. You know what I'm saying? Universe is a universal term. If you say universe, most people are going to go, oh yeah, fucking everything in it and everything around it and this, that, and the other. So the universe created itself created us to create itself. And then it named itself. I think this has already been stated though. But the universe named itself. Right? It had to. Of course it did. I don't. Hopefully nobody's. But yeah, it it makes sense. We got all these, but now the question is why, how, who, what, and all that other shit. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Eric Andre straight up bit off Andy Milonakis. Let's be fucking real. Andy Milonakis was in a long list of like fucking, I guess inspiration. Because Andy Milonakis probably wasn't first for sure. Because, you had In Living Color, Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? So you had a whole bunch of other sketch comedy shows that he bit a style from. But Eric Andre definitely bit a whole style of motherfucking Andy Milonakis for sure. But I did see the movie Bad Fucking Trip, and that movie did not disappoint too much actually. His stand up I had to cut that shit off. But that movie Bad Trip was not so bad actually. I think they stole a scene off of me, though. Real talk. I really think they bit a scene off of me. I'm just saying. I made a movie called Brugs and Deeches. I made a movie called Brugs and Deeches, right? And I'm just saying there was a scene that paralleled Brugs and Deeches. That's all I'm saying. Matter of fact, the whole fucking movie paralleled that one scene. I want my royalties. I don't care if it looks delusional. Somebody stole a joke off of me from the comedy club. Real talk. Somebody stole a joke. It was I have the joke. I hope he's still telling the joke. Because I'm going to confront him one day. I don't know if he actually saw me tell the joke, but it was pretty parallel to the fucking joke. And I was like, So that's why when comedians ask me, when I go to the comedy store to not do comedy, is that not what they call it? The places where you go do comedy stores, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. We've been doing this stand up that long, but what I'm getting at is forgot. People ask me, there we go. People ask me, do you do stand-up sometimes? And I'll be like, sometimes. Because the joke that I have is being told. And you go, well, I got the proof. I don't know how long this motherfucker been doing comedy, but like I said, I was doing it first. I'm pretty sure I was doing that joke first. Okay. So, I don't know how many stupid drug stories I have, but this is a stupid drug story. I'm pretty sure I was doing the stupid drug story in one of these stories, but this is a particular one that comes to mind. Okay. All right. Drugstore time. So with that being stated, met this dude, and long story short is he wanted something, so I took it to this person, right? So the thing I remember about this guy's car and the guy was he was a pretty skinny guy. He was Middle Eastern, and he hit me up, and I hit up, and anyway, so I get in the guy's car, and one of the doors don't work. I forget which fucking one. So we get to the dude's house, and we're sitting in the guy's car, waiting for the other dude, right? And this nigga was like, where's he at? And I was like, where's he at too? So, cause like 5-10 minutes had went by. And it doesn't take that long. So I get out of the car, and this nigga come walking down the street after like 10 minutes of waiting. So he comes down the street 2 more minutes. So it had been like 12 minutes of waiting. He lives upstairs, 2 floors, with this really pretty girl. And we go up there, and I'm going, okay, yeah, it's about to get done. So I text the dude, it's about to happen, right? This nigga walk around the whole fucking place for like 5 minutes doing nothing. Now, he probably could have taken acid at this point in time. I don't know. I don't rule it out. He probably could have taken like acid at this time. Or, but for whatever reason, I was like, hey man, we gotta do this. The dude texts me, where you at? I'm thinking, yeah, it shouldn't take this long. I was like, hey man, we gotta do this. He was like, yeah, we about to do this. So we had been in this crib for like 5 minutes. So like after that 5 minutes, okay, so we had been in this crib for 5 minutes. So I said, hey man, what are we doing? He said, yeah. All right, cool. So he just walks around the fucking place again. He just walks around. He's just walking the fuck around. And I'm going, what the fuck is going on? And then he sends me downstairs and goes and says, how much does he want? Or whatever. I forgot. It got weird. So I go downstairs. The dude tells me I go back upstairs, right? And the dude's still walking around. So a whole 20 minutes has gone by. And this nigga ain't done shit. It's like 20 something minutes, right? He didn't do shit. So he finally comes downstairs. And he's... Anyway, we get in the car. And he's got the shit. I'm in the car. And remember, one of the doors don't work, right? One of the doors don't work. And we drove like 15 minutes to the place. So he's sitting up in there. The dude's already shook. Because I forgot how it goes. But I remember he was like, yeah, it's a little sketchy. And I was like, chill out. I don't remember. Anyway. So we're in the car after like this long period of time. And dude's going, hey man. Okay, so dude one, who's got the shit, says to dude two, you want it? And dude two goes, man, that was sketchy, bro. And then dude one was, you got the money? And I was like, yeah, you got the money? So he pulls out a little bit of cash and he slides it back in his wallet. He slides it back in his wallet. I was like, dude, what are you doing? You gotta show us money. He said, well, let me see it. And the dude, he says it to dude one. And dude one goes, here, look, I forgot. It got fucking weird. But they went back and forth going, bro, let me see the money. Let me see the shit. Let me see the money. Let me see the shit. Let me see the money. Let me see the shit. I swear to God, it went like that for like 3-4 minutes. No, it went on for like 5 minutes. He was like, man, and then dude two, the one that's got the money, he's going, man, this shit is sketchy as fuck, man. Y'all trying to rob me and shit. He said, man, I was like, all right, well, why don't you two just walk around there and then y'all handle it. And I was like, God, what the fuck is going on? It's a drug deal is supposed to take 10 seconds at the most, bro. What's up? What you need? Okay, boom. If you're in a house, if you walk to the crib, if you walk into somebody's house, you knock on the door, it might take, I don't know, maybe a minute or two. But if it takes more than 10 minutes, then get the fuck out of there, bro. He should already have the shit, bro. Real talk. And if it's the same usual nigga all the fucking time, you know the estimated a lot of time that this nigga takes to get the shit, get the fuck back. Usually 30, 40 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a whole 2-3 minutes. Sometimes you gotta wait. Anyway, this shit, so these niggas walked off for like a whole 5, 7, 8 minutes. I don't know. It was a long ass time. And they came back. Did not one of them have the product that they wanted in their hand. And I was going, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened, nigga? He's like, oh, bro, this is it. Did you want it? Did you want it? You don't want it? You don't want it? I was like, you niggas don't want the shit, bro. What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is going on? So then that nigga leaves me with dude one, which I was already cool with, but, you know, I was just stuck in a predicament. So we go upstairs. And we're sitting around. And the chick goes, so what happened? I go, I don't know. They didn't work it out. He goes, yeah, he was being weird as fuck. And, you know. So we're sitting around again. And dude one looks at me and goes, hey, man, you want to apologize? I swear to God that fucking came out of his mouth. He said, he looked at me and said, you want to apologize? Okay, I remember how fast. Okay, so he was sitting across from me on the floor and she was sitting on the couch. So it was a triangle. So, and he looks at me, he goes, hey man, you want to apologize? And I was like, for what? He goes, oh, for being weird? Or I don't know, but I went, for what? He went, like that, bro. I was like, I could have even sworn I said no, but I remember I went, for what? And he went, yeah. So then he's motherfucking trying to wash clothes and she gets upset. She goes, man, you can't do nothing right. And he looks at me and he just looks at me. So a little time goes by. And I go, well, I got to go to work tomorrow for sure. and I'm stuck with this guy. So how the fuck am I getting home? And so this dude, he makes a call because he was a pretty connected dude. I'm not even gonna lie. He knew people, like real fucking talk. Like he was pretty. He had a nice network. So he called the guy, and a girl showed up too. And they were talking about how it went down. And he was, all of a sudden, what came out of his mouth next started shocking me. He was like, yeah, you almost got robbed. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, you almost got robbed. I was like, how the fuck? Yeah, I started getting robbed. He said, yeah, you were dumb. And then I started getting upset. Yeah, I started getting angry. I was like, what the fuck you mean? He was like, yeah, bro, you almost got robbed. Because he started, this is what he, well, no, okay. So we get in the car and he tells people what goes down. And I can't remember when he started saying that, but he was like, yeah, you almost got robbed. It could have even been like it was like a day later. It was maybe even been like a week later or some shit like that. But he was like, yeah, you almost got robbed. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, bro, he almost robbed you. And that's why I didn't go down. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, bro, you're dumb. That's why I didn't go down, because he almost robbed you. I was like, how was he going to rob me? I didn't even have the money. I started trying to rob. But he was one of those people, when you wanted to explain shit, he kept cutting you off. And so, cause he didn't want nobody to hear the real story about how he was alone with this dude and couldn't make the deal go down. And I was like, oh my God, this nigga fucking playing the blame game and not taking the responsibility. And he was like, yeah, bro, you almost got robbed. You're dumb. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I remember I tried buying some weed off of this nigga, like a couple days later, and he was telling another dude that, and I was like, how did I get robbed? He was like, yeah, bro, he had you trapped in the car, and this, that, and the other. He was gonna rob you, and this, that. I was like, how did I almost get robbed, bro? Like, if anything, he would have probably tried to rob you. You're the one with the shit. And he was like, nah, bro, you're dumb. And I was like, what the fuck? So I tried to explain it to the other guy, and he was like, nah, bro, just drop it. And I went, oh, nigga. So I texted that nigga. I said, bro, you about to piss me the fuck off, bro. You the one alone with this nigga, and you couldn't make the shit go down. I brought you to this nigga. I was the middleman, and I tried to help you the fuck out. You couldn't make it go the fuck down. What the fuck's your problem, nigga? And he was like, oh, this, that, and the other. And he never brought it up anymore. But I was like, nigga, what the fuck just happened? Oh, I forgot. So I got home. We ended up going to this party. Him and I ended up going to this party. Yeah! We ended up going to this Halloween party after that. Yeah, so the dude came and picked us up. And then we went to this Halloween party. Yeah, and then we partied till, oh, bro, it was live. I forgot. There were Jello shots. I didn't drink that night. I remember I didn't drink that night. And I remember this one girl started fingering this other girl right in front of everybody. Like, oh, man. And one dude was looking like he was looking like he should have been looking, because she was doing. And then if she had the nerve to go, oh yeah, people need to mind their own business. Fuck that bitch. I told that girl a lie though. I was like, yeah, I told her like, yeah, I murdered somebody. I was like, yeah, I murdered somebody. I forgot how the story was. She said, who are you? And I told her my name. I said, yeah, some. I've made up some shit. She was like, what? I was like, uh-huh. But when I left, she said bye. Like, real talk. She noticed the nigga leave. She said bye to me. She noticed the nigga leave and said bye, but she could have been drunk. But still, she noticed the nigga leave. But yeah, she was the one getting fingered by this black girl. She was Mexican. And and she was getting fingered by this black girl in the party on the couch. And I was sitting next to it. And I was kind of scared to look, but this one dude, he was like, man, fuck that. It was also his crib, too. I think it was his crib, or it was his people's crib, somebody, but I was the outsider. But, yeah, he sat there and looked for like a whole 3 minutes. So I sat there and looked too, man. And then, so she stopped. And then, yeah, that's what I remember about that. Yeah, that party, it actually ended up being like the most interesting fucking way. And then I ended up going to work. It was like a whole 36 hours I had been awake. 36 something hours. I don't know if some people been awake longer. But it was like a whole day and some change. And I don't even remember sleeping that long. But that shit ended up being interesting. What else happened at that party? A phone got stolen. And that was about it. But it was there was a live ass host. It was a live ass host. She was a live ass host. But yeah, that's my interesting fucking weird ass drug story. That shit was weird, nigga. That shit was weird, bro. Like, to this day, that nigga tried to play the blame game for something that he couldn't do. So, anyway, also, as I end this podcast, there's a boxer out there, an amateur boxer out there by the name of Jiffy Morales. She's got this song called Mommy Issues. It's pretty live. It's not about twerking. It's actually really badass. I told her I'd shout her out. So I'm shouting you out. Listen to Mommy Issues. I don't know how you're going to listen to it. I saw it on YouTube. Hit her up. Anywhere else, I don't know if she wants to be giving out her information. But I purposely put it last so that way you motherfucking got to listen to it too, Jiffy. Signing the fuck out.